Hi to all from Fabrice and welcome to this new tutorial about a sensor program for your PC. This is an article that I have written for nerdSolution.net/vidit and program indispensable vostro PC, and you can easily translate on your English or your language, and I choose the English for this time. English. Where is it? English. Okay, so it is on English language. A sensor program for your PC. We now present 5 sensor programs that should always be installed on your PC computer. Simple free programs that will certainly make your life easier when using your PC. The first program that I present is called Xnview. On this site, it is offered in many versions. Personally, I have installed the minimal, which is very powerful. Among its most important feature, capture image, scan with OCR, the test recognition, not in the minimal version, very powerful effect filter, possibility of multiply editing on file on folder. And the most important thing about this program and the other I propose it is extreme lightness, both in megabytes on disk and RAM memory occupation. And this is the link for download. I can show you this program, okay? Close. When you open the program, you found on the left the folder, and on the right you can find the image. For example, I chose the image memory. This is on my language, memory access random sequential, RAM, ROM, EPROM. I can setting many applications on this type of with this type of program. It is rotate, delete, resize, and where is it? And image map, adjust brightness, shadow level. For example, if you can setting on real time the brightness, so you have this, the contrast, and all the other settings. So you have editing the image. There are also many powerful editing effects that you can choose, as blur, average, enhance, age, for example, mesh, emboss, maximum, noise, reduce noise, ADD uniform noise, Gaussian noise, 3D border, drop shoe, for example. Okay, and you can write Shift T, for example, demo program. You can choose text color, text background. You can choose the font. You have many type of font and the size of the font. Okay, for example, and this is the first program. I return to the tutorial and I present the second program, that is the URC Media Player. It's a video view. Its strings are mainly two. URC open virtually any video format. If a video format does not open with URC, then it means that other programs are unlikely to open it. It also opens format with the H24 codec of the same size camera. It is really very light, and despite this, it has most of the function of even professional view. If we really want to find a fault, it is very minimal. Graphical interface. URC Media Downloads. This is the link to download. This is the program. Okay? It is very simple. If you... Okay, a moment. For example, you have the normal program, you have the playback, audio track, stereo mobile, video track, zoom, aspect ratio, crop, etc., etc. Subtitle, tools, effect, and filter, track synchronization, messages, program guide, etc., etc. It is very complete program, very little, and I prefer this program to other programs that are very strong but don't have everything as this. Okay, the other program that I present to you is Open Hardware Monitor. It is a very light and free application that you can install on your PC. The program in question is supplied in zip format, and if you will then have to install the executable. The interface is very simple, and as you can see, provide a lot of significant data about your computer. Obviously, the most significant are the data concerning the CPU temperature, especially in a time of great heat like this. Generally, a CPU should operate at a temperature below 60-65 degrees, depending on the model and therefore on the heat sink and the construction technique used. As you can see, I am about 45 degrees, which is a good temperature all in all. This device of this new CPU have class AC devices. That is, if the internal system notices that the temperature is getting too close to the operating system limit of the CPU itself, it automatically detaches the processor and for a few minutes it will not restart, at least until it has cooled down sufficiently. Obviously, a system to avoid overheating is to avoid having too many programs that work in multi-threading simultaneously, and the browser where you have opened too many pages, or several browsers running at the same time. And this is the link for the download. I wanted to show where is it? Okay, this is, for example, in this moment, my temperature of CPU 1 of my Intel-Core i3 is about 57 degrees. It's not so low because I have many programs that are open in this moment, and I have several browsers open. And it's better to close browser, and it's better to close hard program, because in this way you can reduce the temperature of your PC. Another program that it is very important is called RAM Rush. And now I present to you the program that it is called RAM Rush. Obviously, this little program for monitoring the RAM memory, that it is the usage memory of your application. It is very useful, especially if you make use of programs that require a lot of RAM memory, such as those of rendering, creation of video, and if you want to simultaneously surf the net at the same time, for example. So you will need an optimal use of your memory. In this type of case, RAM RAM rush is truly optimal. You will notice the difference between having it and not having. It is very simple. It installs itself, and once loaded, it should graph with the trend of the memory used and the possibility of optimizing it. Simple, intuitive, and free. Download RAM Rush, and I show the program. As you see, you have the percent. It's better block. As you see, you can see the percentage of use of CPU and RAM. On this case, I have not particular problem, but if you have a PC with less RAM or CPU less power than this, is probably that you have a percentage of use about 80–90% of CPU and RAM. So you click on Start Optimize, and this program help you and your PC to open and the application and all the other program. Okay. Another important program that I suggest to you, it is called the Revo Unistaller, and this is how you can very simple guess from the name of an installer to use instead of the one that come with Windows 11 by default. Certainly, when you have moved your computer, you will not feel the need, but over time, when you go to uninstall the program, you will understand the importance of this application. In fact, when a program is uninstalled, generally something always remains in the registry case of the system and in the memory of the hard disk. Over time, this will be one of the cases of your computer loss of performance. And download the Revo Unistaller. So wait a moment, please. Wait, where is it? Okay, this is. So if, for example, you can, if you want to uninstall Android Studio, you click on uninstall, and this program uninstall the program from your hard disk and from the regedit. So it is very important. The latest program that I suggest to you is called Wiztree. It is very simple program to use as much as it is useful and free. Practically, once you have installed it, will show you all the folder of the hard drive and the other memories that you can select. And of each, as you can see, it shows you a folder of which there is the occupation on gigabyte of the same and the percentage in relation to the total memory available to you on the device. This data is very useful because it will allow you to know which folder occupy the most physical memory, and therefore if you need to free up memory, you know where to go. Okay, this is the download, and for this from Fabrice is all. See you in the next. Bye.